best to do my duty, to guide my country, to obey the scout law, help other people at all times, keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Delegate, oath to college. And actually, it's been a while since we've had one. It was back probably in April.
And they had to try to find some twine out there. They tried to sneak some away. They didn't make it. One thing that they all had the opportunity to take and didn't, plenty of boats spread. But these guys hold the world's record for red boat wings. That's Spencer Farm. Spencer gets a merit badge for new one. For orienteering, for swimming, for rifle shooting. Congratulations. Kevin Birchlow.
Orienteering. Tim has earned his merit badges for orienteering, rifle shooting, rowing, and wilderness survival.
Both of them bronze. This is the achievement after they've gotten their Eagle merit badge. They've earned 5 additional merit badges. And the first one goes to Richie Krimmel. Richie has reached his 18th birthday, and he is now a junior assistant scoutmaster. He has moved into the ranks of joining us adults in part of the leadership. Next was Logan Flynn. Now, Logan has achieved the bronze. There are 3 palms that they can earn, and this is Logan's first year. You'll have 2 more coming.
Most of them out there. Mr. Lou, he put his hours in one night. Mr. Frazier, who's not here tonight, he was out there several times. Mr. Gaspar, a lot of people I appreciate that. But of those 2 in particular, Boy Scout, because he went ahead and turned 18 on us. Can't believe he did that. And he volunteered, even though he was 18 beyond age, to spend several nights out at Avondale and days. And I think he had a good time. He even earned some merit badges, some phantom merit badges while he was there just to pass the time. But it really helped out a lot because he officially was one adult. That we didn't have to fill in for those time slots. And I personally want to thank him and present him with a handshake and a badge for helping out. Come on up, Rich. And of course, the other person who really was gung-ho and carried the day with summer camp, and really we couldn't have done without him. And, I think he contributed not only to our having a very successful summer camp, but I think the whole Avondale summer camp program benefited by his presence there. Come on up, Dave. Thanks. Appreciate you pulling it out for us. Okay, and Logan, I want you to come up and give me a hand with something. I kind of made a promise to the troop. I'm following through on it right now. If they went to summer camp and behaved themselves and acted very respectfully, that I was going to be watching. Important thing they stress, we stress in this troop too, but especially stress in summer camp is a code of behavior called Scout Law. And as I hand out the summer camp patches, I also have a little bribe payback for those. that I felt, whose behavior I felt embodied the particular scout laws. And overall, I want to thank the troop. I thought they behaved themselves quite well and did a good job. And let me get my stuff. You can start. My scout is trustworthy. Come on up, Brandon Mason. Brandon acted as our senior patrol leader at summer camp, and we entrusted the safety of our scouts there and organization to him, and just a small token of my appreciation. Thanks. Say it. Boy. Okay. Loyalty is important in a troop, especially once you get a good size to it. It means you're committed to the troop effort, and I thought Jonathan Lipinski did an excellent job in being there if there was something going on and hanging with us. Come on up, Jonathan. Putting these summer camps together requires a lot of help. It's a lot of little tasks. Lanterns have to be lit. Things have to be done daily. Everyone helped out. And the one that stuck out in my mind that was particularly helpful was Brett Owen. And I want Brett. Okay, it gets to be a long week out there, and sometimes it's easy to get tired and get a little cranky, but I thought everyone handled themselves well and stayed pretty friendly most of the week. But Tim Krimmel especially, I felt he was really friendly with everyone, and I'd like to go ahead and get him up here right now and thank him for doing such a good job. Scouting is courteous. They were all handled themselves with respect and dignity out at summer camp, and I thought Spencer Farmer was especially courteous to all adults there. And come on up, Spencer, I got something for you. Good job. Okay. Right now I'd like to acknowledge our troop musician for being a very good trooper at summer camp. Drew Walker, come on up. He almost got bravery. I thought it was pretty bravery for bringing his guitar up there, but it survived the week too, didn't it? Obedient. Okay, this is also important. As you would imagine, we need a lot of cooperation up there. We need people not only respect and following orders, and everyone did a pretty good job. And I thought Jacob Beeson was particularly well in that regard. Come on up, Jacob. Following directions. Sure. I think most scouts had a pretty good time up at summer camp, but there was one person in particular that seemed to have a few more smiles and laughter than anyone else, and really kept a good spirit going. And I'd like to acknowledge Dwight right now. Come on up here, Dwight Hudson. Summer camp is a time to earn badges, earn awards, and some scouts really took that seriously up there, and not only interested in earning as many awards as they could, but staying as active as possible. And one scout in particular, I thought, was really thrifty with his time. If he wasn't sleeping, it seems like he was involved with something, building something. craft or something like that. And I'd like to recognize Eric Collins right now, being an especially thrifty scout in some cases. Okay, well, my brave scout wasn't brave enough to come out tonight. He must have had a conflict or something. I'm surprised that Stephen didn't make it tonight, but we will give you some more to him. Earliest convenience. That's too bad because he made a special trip to come for border review earlier. I'm surprised he's not here. This may come as a surprise to his parents. But I thought Kevin Berthelot had especially the neatest tent I've ever seen. He and Drew definitely get the award. And they were as clean as a whistle. And last, Reverend, that we only had 11 scouts going, so this is the 12th law. And in general, I thought we did a good job. They have to say a prayer at every meal, and they call it the Avondale Blessing. And ask them to recite it to you sometime, parents, see if they remember it. And I thought we were all respectful and reverent. Next year, maybe we'll even do a better job in that regard. Okay, that's it. Thanks. So had the artwork brought into our silk screener this week, and unfortunately, I was hoping we'd have some kind of demo available, but it's really, really nice design. Hopefully in the very near future, we'll have some demos to show out and start getting some orders together. And this will be a t-shirt that will be specific for our troop, or our troop can wear to different activities. And it will say, you know, Troop 27, United Methodist Church, and have this creative insignia on it. And that will be coming up shortly. Got a few other announcements, but I'm going to pass that on in a second. Reached the point of the program where I need to talk about, of course, the other big change taking place in the troop, and that's going to be the change in command. And it's not going to be that drastic a change because this individual and individuals have already been providing sound leadership and have made their print, I think, on this troop in the last year. It's certainly with mixed emotions that I stepped down as scoutmaster. Mixed emotions, and I don't know whether to smile with happiness, cry with joy. No, I'm just kidding. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a tremendous amount of fun, and I can't express the amount of gratitude that I hold to everyone that's helped out, including the leadership of the troop, senior patrol leader, and the troop itself, and particularly all the adults that have helped out over the years. Two in particular have really been there with me. It's been really a team approach. This has got to be a team approach, folks. Nobody can do it on their own. If they can, God bless them. But it requires, like any other worthwhile and intensive endeavor, it requires a team approach, a lot of contributions of ideas, of talents, of resources, of time. And I've had a lot of contributions in that manner, and I appreciate it. And in particular, I get up here as the scoutmaster at these meetings, but really I'm representing the team. And two members of the team that have been with me for my entire tenure that I personally want to acknowledge right now and thank for being there and for continuing to be there. Mr. Donald Pruitt, our advancement chairman. Stand up a second, Donald. He is he's the guy behind the scenes keeping everything straight. There's a tremendous amount of record keeping here, and he's stayed on top of that. And the other is our old buddy, Mr. Tommy Frazier, who for some reason couldn't make it tonight, but he was the the scoutmaster that I replaced. And he's been there time and again, and has pledged to continue to be there. We look forward to his participation with this troop in the future. To the scouts, let me just say two things. I plan to be there for you as you develop in scouting. If you have any problems, you got my number. I plan to make meetings when I can, Court of Honors, campings. And I'll be around. Number two, send me an invitation to Eagle 7. To the new administration, I would like to certainly pledge my support and wish them the best. And hopefully can pledge the support of all the adults here and all the adults who aren't. And without further ado, I would like to now call forward a new scoutmaster of Troop 27, Mr. Dave Valet with 2 L's. Come on.
You walked off right away. Pretty good. I'm sure y'all heard out with the OM from you. That's not this case here. Jeff will going to be active in running ceremonies like this. In the past, it sort of fell on the shoulders to pretty much Scoutmaster and do this. We're going to break up into committees, and any of the parents who aren't here, if y'all know them personally, please give them a call and tell them to come out and visit us. We'd like to, just like he's going to do the LSU football games, is a great help because that frees up us on working on other things that are behind the scene, like this newsletter y'all all got. Rob Collins, can you come up, Rob? Rob is going to be an assistant scoutmaster now, along with Tommy Frazier. Tommy is graciously hanging in there with us because we need him to unload and load the trailer. Because we can't get it in there like he can. We have Bobby Eller in the back. If y'all don't know Bobby, he's with the fire department here in town, and he comes out and he is on our committee. The reason we need people on the committee is because scoutmasters and assistant scoutmasters cannot do board of review. We are there to teach and help in other aspects, but it has to be outside people on the committee. Jeff will be on the committee now, and Bobby is excellent with the guys for first aid. Like I said, we got a new scout hut coming up. All y'all know about. We're in the process of fixing to finish it. Rob's company has graciously offered a interest-free loan for us to finish it, and we're going to be doing some fundraising. We need to, if y'all can come to a couple of our meetings, and we'll discuss the different ideas we have and get your input. Maybe y'all have some resources and
Oh, folks.